It's a deal. As you know, Katie's away this week, but before she left, she did a couple of interviews for the new movie The Devil's Own, which opened yesterday, including this one with co-star Brad Pitt.
Having an A-list actor in a film doesn't guarantee a hit, but star power can make the difference between a flop and a movie audiences want to see. Harrison Ford has star power, so does Brad Pitt. Teaming them together could mean box office gold. Their new movie is a drama called The Devil's Own, and Brad Pitt is here to tell us all about it. Hi, Brad. Welcome back.
Hi, Katie. How are you?
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
You are so skinny. I mean, let's just get this over with. No, it's nothing to apologize for, but how much do you weigh now?
I have no idea.
You have no idea? About?
$110, I don't know. I'm kidding. I have no idea.
Really? Well, we should explain why you're so thin, because you just got back from...
From the third world, yeah. I got back from... I've been in Argentina for almost half a year. And beautiful country, but the food didn't sit so well with me.
What were you working on in Argentina?
We're working on a film called 7 Years in Tibet, directed by Jean-Jacques Annaud and with David Thewlis.
Let's talk about The Devil's Own, which is going to be the movie people are talking about right now.
Okay.
I understand that you wanted to do this movie even before a director had signed on, even before Harrison Ford was involved. What was it about the script that made you so interested?
It's nothing I could articulate. It was more of just a gut reaction. I'd read it close to 6, 7 years ago, I think, and had always wanted to get it to Harrison. And once we finally did and he accepted, then we were on the move. What
was it about Harrison Ford that made you want to be in a movie with him?
Well, I always love Harrison because he's a man of integrity, and up on the screen, he seems to operate from this ground of common sense, which is something was instilled in me, and I appreciate it. You know? And truthfully, he makes it look every day, and that's the toughest thing as an actor. So, yeah.
Who are you? Did you bring this into my house?
Okay.
Where did you go when you left here?
Tried to make sure it wouldn't happen again.
It was all lies, wasn't it? Everything you told us.
Except for how I feel about you and your family. It wasn't a lie.
You play a character named Rory Devaney, whose real name is Frankie McGuire.
Right.
Who is from Northern Ireland, from that area of great strife, long-time problems. What was it about him that intrigued you?
Well, look, I look up to people who have a code and stick with their code and make no excuses for it. So that was one aspect of it. Two, I've always wondered, how would I behave in a war situation? What if I had to go to war? What if I was drafted, and how would I come out? And if I knew no other way. And I just wanted to look into that. You
say that he has a code, but many people would say he has a code of violence.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think he's a hero?
No, I wouldn't say that. But I wouldn't call him the bad guy either. What I loved most about the film was you couldn't categorize, you couldn't throw him in the good column or the bad column. Sometimes good people do bad things, and it's the wrestling with those decisions and those convictions that was interesting to me.
You know, there have been some rumors about what life was like doing this movie.
Yeah, sure.
And one of them is that you and Harrison Ford kind of...
Yeah, sure.
Did not quite see eye to eye, that you had a bit of...
Yeah, there was all that and more, I think. In the press reported. No, it wasn't true.
Oh, come on, Brad. I mean, none of it?
No.
That just was what sort of created out of thin air?
Well, I got to tell... Well, first of all, we were operating from... we were pretty much putting this together as we went along. No, someone ran with this and with this story about inflating egos or something. I think it was coined. And that bothered me a little bit, I have to say, because we were trying to put together something real and strong, and we didn't want to put just some kind of silliness out. And on top of it, we had a responsibility if we're speaking for these people and families who have been shattered from the troubles. You know, it's important not to trivialize it or for it to become trite. So we were all, you know, we were all doing our best, and we were having a good time overall, and you know, it just got in the way of that stuff.
The movie was somewhat of a work in progress. I know that you guys were tweaking the script as you went along.
Daily.
Did that make life difficult?
Sure, I found, I think it would have been cheaper if they nailed it down.
But you're pleased with the movie?
Yes, I'm very pleased. Yeah.
Real quickly before we go,
okay.
How's Gwyneth?
She's fantastic.
You guys are such a cute couple.
Thank
that almost makes me gag to say it, because, you know, it's like enough already.
She elevates me a little bit.
She what?
She elevates me a little bit.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, when are you getting married?
Not sure yet.
But sometime?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, best of luck, Brad Pitt. It's good to see you. And
okay.
Eat something, will ya?
All right, I'm working on it.
the movie is The Devil's Own.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brad. And we'll be back in a moment. This is Today on NBC.